What is going on, everybody? It is the Kansas Dipper, ready to come at you guys with another dipping video here today on the Kansas Dipper channel. And we got a dip review today. As I drop my can there, we got a dip review today of something that I have never ever had before, and for some reason I just wanted to try it. I picked this up at the gas station. I stopped off, put some gas in my car, and went inside to pay, and I figured, hey, give me a can of this pussy shit. So we're gonna try it, and as you can tell by the title, we got some Skoal Extra Rich Blend. Skoal Extra Rich Tobacco Blend. Now, I have never tried this crap, and the only Skoal Extra that I've tried are the Skoal Extra Mint, which I actually really like, and the Skoal Extra Crisp Blend. I tried the Crisp Blend when it first came out. I believe Skoal launched its Extra line in about mid 2011, somewhere around there. So I tried the Crisp when it first came out, and that was supposed to be like a mix of Skoal Citrus and Skoal Apple. And back then I was kind of into the fruity dips and shit like that. I started off on Skoal Citrus, and I heard that was citrus and apple, so I was like, what the hell? But I hear that this is supposed to be a mix between Skoal Berry and Skoal Cherry, which are both terrible, but we're going to give this a shot. I really don't like the new Skoal cans. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the new Skoal cans. I like the old school cans better. I'm an old school kind of guy. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how old I am. But, you know, I'm pretty young, and I like old school stuff. I don't really like these new cans, not just with the warning label, but the old school Skoal cans. I think they looked a lot better. Let me know what you guys think. But we got a decent date on here. Sell by is December 7th, 2014. And here's the side label. Yes, sir. Okay, this is an uncracked can. I saved this. Let's see if we can get a scent through the can without any cracking at all. Kinda, very, very faint, kind of just a general sweet smell. So we're going to get our thumbnail in there, because God gave us thumbnails to crap dip cans. What else are, oh, smell that stuff right as soon as I cracked it. What else did God give us thumbnails for? I think they were specifically to open smokeless tobacco packages. That's just my opinion. So we got this cracked, and man, as soon as I cracked it, it smells like cough syrup. It doesn't smell too bad. It kind of smells like cherry with a little bit of berry. It smells like one of them air freshener things that you put in the car, the little tree things, like a purple one. That's what it smells like. So we're gonna get this packed. Where's my mud jug at? Son of a bitch. Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's get this cracked. So that is pretty packed. That is packed pretty full. Let's get a scent of just the dip now. Yep. Oh man, I don't know about this, y'all. It seriously smells like one of those air fresheners that you put in a car. It's real moist though. It says thanks for choosing Skoal. Fuck you, Skoal. I want Copenhagen. But for whatever reason I'm doing that. Not too much sticking to the lid there. But I guess without further ado, we're gonna get us a dipski of this Skoal shitsy. Skoal, man, Skoal's texture is just weird. It's like fluffy. I don't know how to describe it. Like Gabriel Iglesias, it's fluffy. But we're gonna go ahead and throw in that. I can finally dip on my right side again, because that irritation bump thing went away, so back on my right side where I like it. Mud jug of the day. We're just kicking it old school, baby. The black mud jug. That's correct. This is the first free black mud jug, or the first free mud jug that I ever got. I ordered this with the Blue Fire. Blue Fire was the first smudge jug I ever bought. And so, there you go. Okay, Skoal, it packs, so I give the scent, I guess since we're doing a review, I give the scent maybe a 6 out of 10, maybe. Pinchability, it's pretty solid. Skoal, you know, it usually pinches together pretty well. It's just the texture of it, man. I'm just so used to Copenhagen, and, you know, I'm just so used to Copenhagen. But it's, you know, it sticks together pretty well, as you can see. Shake it there, it falls off, but it's pretty good. I think I'm gonna get a little filler. So texture and stuff, like I said, it just feels real cloudy. Packability, it's staying in the lip pretty well. We got us a nice fatty. Alright, so taste. I'm not really getting much flavor out of it, to be honest. But I'm actually really surprised. It doesn't taste that bad, actually. Now, I started off, believe it or not, on Skoal Citrus and like Skoal Peach and Skoal Apple. Because, you know, as a beginner dipper, you want flavor, you know. So this may appeal more to me than other people, but as a heavy Copenhagen dipper, like, that's just how I am. I'm like, Copenhagen, fuck Skoal, fuck Grizzly, fuck Shithorn, fuck Red Seal, fuck everything except Copenhagen. But, you know, this is actually pretty good. Now, I hate Skoal Cherry. I think Skoal Cherry is absolutely disgusting. I think it tastes like buffalo penis. Wow, that sounded really gay. Let's word that again. Skoal Cherry tastes like buffalo poop. There you go. Wow, that sounded really weird. I wish I could edit that out. But so yeah, I hate Skoal Cherry, and I don't think I've ever had Skoal Berry. And this is a mix of the two, so I can't really compare it to Skoal Berry because I've never had it. And I hate Skoal Cherry, but for whatever reason, this is actually not too bad. It tastes like, I don't know, it kind of tastes like a grape, honestly. It kind of tastes like a little bit of a grape flavor. I've had kayak grape, which I thought was gross, but it's been years since I've had kayak grape. But this is actually, it's a little bit of a grape flavor, and I guess a little bit of a berry flavor. I'm hardly getting any of the cherry, but you know, like when you mix flavors and stuff, you can't really single any one of them out. So I think that's where this is going. But I'm actually really surprised, because usually if a dip smells bad, it tastes bad. If it smells like shit, it tastes like shit. But this, it smells pretty bad. Not gonna lie, it smells okay. But you know, it's on the bad side, like a 5 or 6 out of 10. But taste, I'm gonna go ahead and give it, I think I'm gonna give the taste a 6.5. Just because I hate Skoal Cherry and I can taste a little bit of cherry, maybe. I'd say a 6.5 or 6.5.927 to the square root of pi times a pig's foot to the square root of a cow udder. That's right. I can't repeat that, but that's what I give it. Anyway, this stuff is okay. Nicotine, I'm not feeling shit from this. I was actually craving a dip, and it's not really satisfying me. Maybe it will. Probably. I might have to throw in a lip or a Copenhagen Long Cut, which is quickly becoming my everyday dip. Copenhagen Long Cut. I still got a can of wintergreen. But I've had this can for probably 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half, and they're still, I've only taken like 2 or 3 dips out of it. So I'm really slowing down on the wintergreen, man. I think it's awesome because my gums, I tell you, man, if you dip a lot of wintergreen, stop. Because it makes your gums feel like shit. Like I said, I've been dipping this stuff forever, and it's been my everyday dip for about almost 2 years probably. And you know, it's gotten to where, like, if I dip nothing but Cope Wintergreen, I have to switch sides. I have to throw in upper deckers, like maybe after 2 days, 2 or 3 days, because my gums just feel like shit. But I've been dipping Cope Long Cut for about a week and a half, 2 weeks straight. Not having that problem. My gums feel a bajillion times better. So yeah, if you want to save your gums, stay away from wintergreen. I'm telling you that from personal experience. I don't have a lot of expertise on everything, but I'm a dip expert. So yeah, if you want to preserve the life of your gums, definitely stay away from wintergreen, and switch to natural, or Cope LC, or Southern Blend, or Skoal Extra Rich, because this is pretty easy on the gums. Pretty much anything except wintergreen and mint. That's all I can say. But overall, I'm actually really surprised with the Skoal Extra Rich. It's good. Now again, it's probably because I started off on Skoal Citrus and all them fruity flavors, and maybe I still have an acquired taste for fruity dips or something like that. Maybe. Probably. But I dig it. It's okay. Doesn't beat Cope. Not at all. But it's dippable. It's dippable, it's doable. So, if you haven't tried it, try it. Get yourself something new. It's okay. So, I think that is about it for me, guys. Thank you for watching the Kansas Dipper. Thank you for tuning in. If you could drop a comment, a like, and all that good stuff, and possibly subscribe, I would really appreciate that. It would help me out a lot. But I will see you guys in the next video. This has been the Kansas Dipper. Always be a man to reach for that can, and get yourself a mud jug, and if it ain't dip, it ain't shit. I'm out.